YouTube, guess what? I am live reacting to the ban list that just dropped in Duel Links. This is blind. I have not seen it. My mods literally pinged me that it's happening. I finished eating my Thanksgiving turkey. Everyone in chat is spamming. We're gonna go through the ban list and we're gonna react to it. By the time you see it, of course, you already know what the ban list is, but here it is. Just want to remind everybody, GG Tour this Saturday. So if this ban list is amazing, like chat has been telling me, then that's the best place to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links this weekend. Let's get into it. No more delaying. Let's go. Upcoming Forbidden Limit list. Let's go. So this is only cards, I believe. No skills. This is usually how it goes here. Let's see what's on here. Oh, fuck. We're already starting off pretty, wow. Wow, Gazelle and Salaman Great Roar. So I want to, remember, the way the Duel Links ban lists work, we're not saying you can play one Gazelle and one Roar. You can play either Gazelle or Roar in your Salaman Great deck. So that is already a heavy-handed nerf to the Salaman Greats. We'll see how this goes. Enemy controller to 1. Yes! Yes, dude. Enemy controller has been such a powerhouse card since the D2D meta. The more and more decks get faster, the more enemy controller has been a problem in the recent Duel Links metas. This is a very welcome hit. Salaman Greats just straight up lost enemy controller. I wonder what other decks are going to get limit 1s so they lose enemy controller. Judging getting it to limit 1. The most trolled card of all time. You love to see it. Alongside enemy controller. Yeah, this card's definitely not as strong as enemy controller, but this card just shouldn't exist. It's so dumb. RNG garbage. TTH is limited to 1. Wow, they just straight up moved all the limit 2s to limit 1 now. That is crazy. We'll probably never see another TTH meta because I feel as the decks get stronger, which they have been, enemy controller is always going to be better than TTH at 1 copy specifically. That's may as well have been just straight up nerf to TTH. That's crazy, chat. Holy. Dark Lord Ixchel is limited to 1 as well. Interesting. They're moving some Dark Lord cards around. This is getting... How many of these cards are going to go? World Legacy Whispers. A little bit of Mech Knight limitation here. Interesting. And there you go. That's all of the limit 1s. This is already insane. This alone is meta shifting. Holy fuck, dude. This Salaman Great nerfed enemy controller. I am so happy that this is limit 1 now. So many decks are going to lose enemy controller. And even if you do get to play enemy controller at 1 copy is so much more fair than 2 copies. We take those. This is a good preemptive hit as well. TTH when it's meta is super annoying. So I think that's a good hit. All right, let's go to limit 2s. Limit 2s. Lady Debug. Oh my god, they're just straight up murdering Salaman Great. Lady Debug at 2. Limit 3, Salaman Great Circle. They just straight up murdered Salaman Great. Rest in peace, free to play Salaman Great. Oh my god. Ooh, legendary 6 Samurai Inishi is at limit 3 now. Interesting. Yeah, ease the limitation. It was a limit 2 card. Now it's limit 3. And Dojo is limit 3 as well. Oh, shit. 6 Sam coming back a little bit. We might have to do a 6 Samurai video, chat. What do you guys think? We do another Rise to Cog 6 Samurai? Once this is implemented, of course. Could be good. It could be good. No longer on the... Hey, I called this. I called this. Remember, chat, when I was bitching live and I was saying that you guys were asking what is the problem with back row? Should we bring back True Nade? I said no. Why is Cosmic Cyclone still on the limit list? The reason it was put on there is because you had to pay 1,000 life points to activate it, and that was ruining all the skills. They changed all those skills. No skill uses 1,000 life points anymore. There's no reason for this skill to be on here. This being unlimited helps so many decks that get hit with limit 3s to actually still have good back row removal and not just MST. This is a good hit. This will be a positive hit. God bless. Here we go. Invocation is all... They're not bringing Invocation back. No shot, dude. Invocation. Invoker is back. Phantom Knight Raggedy Gloves. They're unlimiting Phantom Knights a little back. Invoked. They're actually unnerfing Invoked. Gaga Head. Okay, all the Gaga Head cards should be back. The skill's dead, so that was the only broken thing. If I see Casitas, Shiranui is back. Oh my god. This is just straight up unlimited. The Squire? That's huge. That's insane. Shiranui Spirit Master as well? Necros is completely unlimited. This is Genix. Yes. Genix Controller. They freed my boy. There it is. He did nothing wrong. I'm so happy he's back. He did nothing wrong, dude. Is that it? That's it. Oh my god. This is the... I mean, the December ban list is always the most insane one, right? Well, going into December, right? But this is insane. This is huge. Okay. Let's analyze this a little bit. Let's go a little in depth with this, okay? Let's go a little in depth. Salamangreat. Is Salamangreat dead? Gazelle and Roar at 1 is so disgusting. Gazelle is such a good card, but I just don't see Salamangreat being able to be even played without Roar, right? So, but even then, the consistency just got fucking shat on. Lady Debug, limited, limit 3 on the Salamangreat Circle. There's no other Salamangreat cards on here, so they just lose other limit 3 cards, which now that Cosmic Cyclone is off, is not too terrible. So this limit 3 isn't necessarily the worst in the world. It just matters if they put any further limits, I feel. I don't think there's anything on the limit 3 list right now that really is painful that they lost this. It's more painful that they got these 2 limited to 1, and then, of course, Lady Debug getting limited to 2, just straight up 2 copies. Yeah, Compulsion Crackdown. It's just back row, right? So the core consistency, it's not the end of the world, right? They'll be chilling. They'll be chilling. This is way worse. This right here is way worse. So whether the deck survives or not just completely depends on if they can get past the new consistency issues the deck suddenly has. So it'll be super interesting to see if Salamangreats can kind of keep playing, if you will. Enemy Controller being hit to 1 is really, really good. I would have preferred it be just straight up forbidden, but now that I think about it, if decks just lose their limit 1s so they can't lose, so they can't play Enemy Controller, I'm okay with that. It's like, you know, like I'm okay if people get hit with limit 1s instead of limit 2s. Like, this is fine, I feel. Like, it's not bad. Head judging is just memes. TTH is memes right now, but this is a good future-proof hit. Whenever TTH is relevant, it's super, super, like, cancer. I hope that we, like, as Link metas kind of evolve, TTH just falls out completely from the metagame, and this hit won't matter. But as of right now, I think it's a fine hit. Dark Lord Ixchel, I think this just moved. I don't think Dark Lords will come back from this. Let me think. They still have limit 2s, right? The Contact and... What else does Dark Lord have? They have Contact at 2, and what else? I don't feel like this will be enough to bring them back, having 1 Ixchel, but it is searchable. The Spell and the Trap, yes, Sanctified. So right now you can play 1 Contact, 1 Sanctified, 1 Ixchel. I mean, you can play Dark Lords. It's playable again. Will it be top tier? I don't know, but they're all searchable with Banishment. There might be some Dark Lord presentation. We'll see. We'll have to see. You'll have 1 of each. You'll have to be careful about Cosmic Cyclone coming back into the metagame, yeah. World Legacy Whispers getting hit is interesting. It looks like they wanted to hit... because obviously their Legacy is already at 1, right? So that means they're just basically telling you can't play Legacy and Whisper. It's one or the other, right? So I guess they just wanted to just be like... you know, a slight tap to Mech Knights, which I think is the right way to go about it. Mech Knights is not as oppressive as Salamangreats. They're much simpler to kind of control. So that'll be interesting. Lady Debug, this is just a further hit to their consistency for Salamangreat alongside the Salamangreat Circle. They lose their back row, Crackdown, Compulse. It's looking rough for Salamangreat. I don't know if they're dead, but it does look really rough for them. It looks extraordinarily rough for them to do anything now. I love this. You guys know that I love Six Samurai. And I love this. I love this little unnerf that they did for them. You could play 2 Dojo and 1 Inishi now. I think that's beautiful. I think that's absolutely beautiful. And of course, you can't play the crazy back row like Compulse, Crackdown, and stuff like that. But I think this is awesome. I want to see how this works out. Cosmic Cyclone not being on the ban list, I think is... I called this. I said this would be one of the best changes they could make to the game. We can now combat back row much easier, and even nerfed decks can combat back row, which will be really, really nice for them. Invocation, of course, is going to be interesting. I don't know if I want Invoker to be back, but this does mean you can now play... your Alistairs. You could just play, I believe Alistairs limited to 3. Is that correct, chat? So you could play 3 Alistair, 3 Invocation again. Or I guess you could play 2 Alistair and 1 of the Trap card. Well, I mean, no one plays 3 Invocation, 2 Invocation max. So it'll be interesting. I do think Invoker is coming back. I think Invocation, the Alistair engine, is so strong that it will come back in some capacity with this Unlimited. I do believe so. I do believe so. Especially with Cosmic back as well. Speaking of being back, Shiranui, I mean, they have to be back, right? Squire Unlimited is huge. Same with Spirit Master. I believe their tuner is still limited. Their tuner is limit 2. And then I believe their other SR, the Searcher, the Solitaire, is limit 2. Solitaire is the only hit to 2. Okay, so just Solitaire? They don't have anything on limit 3? So if it's just Solitaire... at 2, that is huge. Their tuner got unlimited. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like they're back, right? Like I feel like they're back. They just don't play limit 2s. Like that's not a big deal. I feel like this could be huge for Shiranui, especially combo Shiranui. I'm very excited to see if they can pop off again. Necros and Valkyrius. I feel like Necros. This just makes them less. Now they can just stall until they have more of their cards, you know. JetX controller, there was no reason for this guy to be on there to begin with. I am so happy that they unbanned my boy. Yeah, I don't know. This is the biggest ban list we've ever had in Duel Links history. This is insane. I'm very excited. We have to do something tomorrow. We have to do something tomorrow. We have to have some sort of tournament. I can't do a full tournament tomorrow, but maybe we could do like a single limb or something. Something fast. That would be nice.